All right, people. Sorry for the wait. We have some breaking developments right now. I'm just getting it together before we go live. So give me 1 second. Okay, people, welcome to the madness. Welcome to the madness. All right. What's going on right now is that we have, looks like Tiffany Hinyard has literally kicked everybody out and has locked everybody out of Village Hall. They're supposed to be having a meeting tonight. So I'm going to go live to this video where you're going to see it. The person who was there just sent me the video. Oh, you got no sound. Oh, yeah, we got audio. You should have audio. Oh, sorry.
What's up, bro? What's up?
So let me go to this video. The camera crew's outside. Everybody's outside. Tiffany Hinyard has locked everybody out from the meeting. So I'm going to put it on screen now. Here we go.
Kim told me,
so everybody's locked out.
You need to sell. I'm looking like, so money got tight. My son was in the
The
hospital.
super mayor strikes again.
Had the transplant. When they ran out, I had to sell. That's like,
We got to do a video on that, man. You've been watching Don't Trust the YouTube page?
So these are all the people who are outside now. Everybody's waiting outside to get in for the meeting. It's supposed to start at 6:30, but she's locked everybody out. The camera crew's even locked out. So we're now this is matter of fact, let me go to this channel. This is the Dalton Trustees channel. They're filming it all live for us so we can see what's going on. Show some love to the Dalton Trustees. If you have a second to go over there and subscribe to them, they're doing good great work over there. But that's the channel we're on right now, Dalton Trustees. The Dalton meeting. I'm gonna go to the Dalton meeting. That one, as you can see right now, that one is just blank page. So the camera crew's outside, so they can't even start. So we're watching to see what's going on. The Dalton Trustees are live with the madness. Here they go.
As always. What's up, sir?
Hey, baby.
Thank you so much, Maggie, the substitute teacher. I appreciate it. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. So this is what Tiffany Hinyard do when things get tough. She starts locking people out of Village Hall and locks people all out. So this is starting to get crazy. It's starting to get crazy.
Good to see you, bro.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, corruption on live TV.
I'm coming back. You doing Dalton?
Just starting. We were just starting it up. 1,400 people. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit that like button, do all that great stuff. Super chats are well expected. We expect a lot of fireworks tonight, people. A lot of fireworks. Reason being. Tiffany Hinyard, they have the court battle. Remember, they had to put the clerk back on the bank account, so they can't pay nothing now. The clerk's back on the bank account. She's got to sign the checks. So we got that court battle going on. Then they're going to override the mayor's veto tonight. That's another piece of it going on. And the mayor doesn't seem like she wants to answer any questions because, again, this is
the crazy thing. They tried to hide it.
Yeah.
Thank you for becoming a new member.
Why they not opening the door?
You see, they got everybody locked out. Nobody knows what's going on.
Because Steve, the day we're gonna leave. Yeah. The day we're gonna leave. People ain't nobody gonna go nowhere. They steady coming. I'm sick of this crap.
I'm sick of it, man.
They're sick of it.
You know Jason Houston wants them. Yeah.
There it is. You're talking about Jason Houston with them in there.
I don't know.
Wow.
Who knows?
Thank you for becoming a member.
Conan for tell me boy. Because they need to walk out.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Thank you, Keela. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the content. This content, it's tough to put together.
And they ain't let the news media in yet either.
But it's also fun. Where's Linda at?
No, the
Linda's in here?
trustees are one.
Linda.
They won't let that happen. Sis.
So now, remember, there's a whole bunch of people from the community who wanted to go there and let them know, like, yo, this stuff is crazy. She got them all locked out. Linda, hey, I see you. Yeah, the cops is corrupt too. The police chief is a thing. Made in the 2000. Well. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, what's going on with the Superman? What's going on? Oh, Cindy Griffin, 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I love the gift of membership. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Doors open. Here we go. Get ready. I hope you guys get your popcorn ready. I got my yak ready. We ready. Superman.
Let's go over
boy. All right, listen, I want to hear from everybody, but you guys, just so FYI, this thing usually 10 or 15 minutes in, we go subscriber only mode. So if you want to continue to chat, I want to hear what you got to say. Just hit that subscribe button and you are on your way. Thank you so much, Rob.
For sexual assault.
We're here for it, right? Now, also tonight they're going to ask you to beg the trustee they're going to demand the trustee resign, the one that allegedly blanked the other woman. So that's going to be
Hey, bro.
What? Donate the Great from Detroit. What's
We'll
up,
see what
Detroit?
they said they're going to let all the camera equipment at 620.
They will let them.
Yeah, but it's 635. It's 640. They said they were supposed to let the camera people in at 620.
Yeah, they haven't even turned on the camera in the meeting room yet.
Man, they starving us out. Let's see what this go. Where this go?
This is crazy.
Those who's watching 640, they're supposed to let the camera people in at 620 and let everybody in at 625. It's 640 now, and they're not letting nobody in.
That's the former trustee. He's the one filming.
What's going on back there? What's going on back there, y'all?
Shout out to the Dalton trustees for all their hard work. Hey, would you consider ever going to
What's going on? What's going on back there?
The folks up there directly. We were thinking about doing that because as we said, we've spoken to Jason House, who's amazing. A couple of the trustees and some people. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember Tommy. Tommy G just did a video, great video. It got like 3 million views. I was supposed to be in that video with Tommy G, but I went on vacation, so I wasn't able to get in that video. But yeah. Where's he going?
No.
Let me check the Dalton trustee. Oh, so he's going around the back. Let's see. So does she really think this is going to work? She's going to lock everybody out the meeting room? With the people that are supposed to act like they're
good, man. How about yourself, man?
What's going on?
Man. Watch yourself, bro. You know I'm crazy. All right. Don't let her send you off, man.
Skin cross, racism, corruption does not have color. Yes. This corruption that absolutely has no color and no gender. Gotta give over in that. The Superman is insane. All right, so now they letting people in. Now also they're saying no cameras can come in.
Look at that crowd over there, y'all. Man. People in Dalton are tired of this, man. They're tired of this. And people on Facebook, YouTube always say the people got to raise up. The people going to do. The people got to raise up.
His connection's going bad. So listen, just to let you guys know, I'm always watching the actual village board thing. So we're just going back and forth from the Dalton trustees page because they've letting everybody know you can't get in. Back to the Bolton meeting stuff. This meeting is going to be explosive. It's already coming in hot. So,
what's your YouTube page?
Nate the Lawyer. That's my new.
Make sure people log to watch the Burger Brew commentary.
We got another YouTuber out there. All right, some people have asked. We're doing 15-second slow mode, and listen. If you are not subscribed, this is an automatic. You can subscribe and you can chat as much as you want. So subscriber mode is on now.
How you been?
Gave everybody a little chance to get into the flow.
Hey man,
Thank you,
told me you put me
Anastasia.
up on
And I love the
on
name
that
Anastasia.
long
Thank you
time
for
ago.
becoming a member.
No. I don't know. They're supposed to let us in at 6:25.
There's some Tiffany Hinyard. Simos Funk. Simos Funk is a long-time friend of the church. Simos has been here since the beginning. This Simos Funk has been here since the beginning of Nate the Lawyer. Here since the beginning. Like subscriber 5 or something like that. Please show my man Simos some love. Head over to his channel. And also don't forget to hit subscribe for him. But yeah, Simos, this is my mod, my friend, Simos.
I think that was a blessing.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
This got to come to an end.
Yeah. Wow.
Like the news
I
crew
saw the Easter
outside.
egg thing.
Yeah.
I tried to treat that lady. And, you know what, man? That made me so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're doing this thing.
Sure.
Public takeover.
Yeah.
Nate worked. Thank you so much, Amazing Disgrace. Thank you so much. Super Murder Cater out there. They're in there. They're in there, looks like. Nate, check your emails. Search the name tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna check. Now you're gonna make me search the name tomorrow. I'm checking my emails. But I'm looking at the madness.
And they ain't let it. Yeah. I don't know. Are they gonna let anybody in?
They still haven't. So just to keep everybody up to date on what's going on. There was supposed to be a Dalton town hall tonight. First thing they're going to do is override the mayor's veto. Second thing, try to ask this guy to resign, the trustee for the blank.
Cool.
And third is that they got some information about how the money's being spent.
Huh?
They said Kim resigned.
So
She just talked.
Kim can't get it.
So now we're trying to figure out what's going
What's
on.
your number, bro?
708.
Don't put your number
All
on.
right. That's your wife?
He's live now. He's
Good to meet
screaming
you,
his number
man.
out. Dalton Marie Antoinette. Should rain about up knows her rain up. I'm gonna read this. Dalton's Marie Antoinette
And they
knows her rain.
They won't even
about
let the
up.
media in.
Yes, see,
It's terrible, man. Terrible.
Pardon me for misreading that.
Good to see you. I'll be
Marie
in touch.
Antoinette from France. If for those of you who don't know, the Queen of France.
What's your phone number, bro?
Let there be cake. So
743
road dangerous.
0200. Tyrone.
Fire. Douglas. So grim. This is going to be good. Oh yeah, it's good already. We just started. We just opened up. I hit it.
They're letting the media in.
They let the media in now. Tahoe Jim is doing everything. Did in Detroit in 2006. She's going to prison.
They finally let people in at 6:47.
All right. Yo, Nate. I got you.
If y'all want to say something, make sure y'all sign the book.
It.
If y'all want to say
make
something, I said
divas,
suggest y'all got to sign in.
Excuse me. Ooh. I make viewers checking out my brand. All right, cool. I'll definitely check it out. Thank you so much.
Don't be trustees with the media. They already know you.
Now they look like they're letting people in. Also, so people don't think I'm playing games here. This is the Dalton stuff. It's still up. They haven't started anything. So we waiting. We covering wall to wall here tonight. We're gonna see the madness. People want in, baby. People want in.
I'm cool.
Carl says, show her the money. God bless. Stay strong. Giving out the truth. Yes. My video earlier today, it would number one, thank you guys for watching that video today. That was awesome. But now I'm being called racist. I'm like, what the hell? What? Okay.
Listen.
Let me see. God bless. Stay strong. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Zepp says, thank you for covering this and your handling of this and other cases. Appreciate you. Doc, I appreciate you. You guys don't know how much these super chats actually really help. because YouTube likes to demonetize a lot of my stuff. It's right leaning. So a lot of my stuff doesn't get through. But not to say a lot of my stuff. Some of my stuff.
Hey, easy.
Like P Diddy video, I got demonetized like halfway through and they remonetized. So all that stuff, you know. But it's funny because a lot of the right wing commentators have to do. Somebody's got a bullhorn in there. Have to do this. Drop a link to what?
They're gonna open the door and then let 7 people in at a time and you must sign in.
So they only letting 7 people in at a time? What is he doing? What is Hinyard doing? Paul.
Vivian, hey.
What's going on? Thanks for becoming a new member. Thank you. Hopefully you like the members only stuff.
Hear me out. They're saying that they're going to let you guys in 7 at a time. You must sign in. Check this out. They only have a certain number of seats. She is doing everything she can to control this as a tyrant.
Woo!
You got to be smarter than that. So listen, don't give them a disruption to stop the meeting. The media is in. We're using our wisdom today. Okay, so listen. Now this is what we figured out what we about. Those of you out there that go in, we all got to come in. The open meeting act requiring them to get bigger space if they try to stop us. But if they can't let us all come in, they can't have none of us. Y'all need to hear what I'm saying? Y'all need to hear what I'm saying?
No, they gonna let us in.
I gotta look at the better
If they gotta rotate the crowd, everybody going in. Point blank, period.
Maggie, thank you so much for the support, Maggie. Thank you, Princess Catherine.
This is not.
I'm all with
People do
Prince
not
and Princess as well. Man, Loki wants to smash Henry under the moonlight. If I was single, would I hit it? I don't know. Not now, though. Might be some jail time involved. Maybe back in the day when I was, young.
Yeah, that's right.
But not now. Tiffany Hinyard, man. Toy Love from TLA. So you came up recently at the Sky to kill it. Thanks, Ron. Thanks. I appreciate that, Ron. I appreciate that. For those of you know, that's TLA is the lead attorney. That's my brother from another mother. All right, just so everybody understands what's going on, because I don't want to hide the ball. We're waiting for the Dolce meeting. There's a lot supposed to be happening tonight. Trustees just got into the Trustees have just got access to some bank accounts and some information coming on. There's vetoes that are going to be overcome. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening tonight. So to start off, Tiffany Hinyard blocked everybody out. She blocked everybody out. Now she's forcing everyone to sign in 7 at a time. And you got to show your ID and everything to sign in. They let the media in, so the media's already in. But now they're letting people in, and they're being very selective on who they let in. So this is going crazy. This is Adulting Trustees YouTube page. They are the one live streaming this. They actually just sent it to me so I can live stream it too. You're awesome. Great vids. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I want to give my shout out to my team too. Omar, you know I love you. Nick, you turn down the audio of the video.
How they got a metal detector?
Okay, I got it.
Be cool, young people. Be cool, people.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much, Sharon. This is great madness.
They really not gonna let us in?
Murphy Kicks, new member. Thank you, Murphy. I appreciate it.
Let it, ho.
Here we go. Started watching you this year, man. Appreciate your hard work. You and AJ.
Oh,
actually, just Warrior. What's exposing these crooks?
We have a senior coming through.
Thank you. Shout out to my boy, Actual Justice Warrior. That's my brother from another mother too. We've been tag teaming this. We did a couple of videos together.
Just let us get up there.
He's a really good guy. AJ's a really good guy. Thank you for covering this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, the story kind of fell into my lap. But I do want to make it very clear, though. On YouTube, I was one of the first. I think the first person to cover this.
No, just let them.
Pink Book Lessons. I know O'Shea Jackson definitely covered it. And who else covered it a lot? Hannibal.
She don't want to
it's funny because right after I covered it, actual Justice Warrior found it, and he was like, "Oh my God, this story is crazy." Let me I'm turning the video down a little bit, like everybody's been asking me to, so you guys can hear me. Or you know what? I'll turn myself up. All right, so you should hear me clearer now over the madness.
Well, that's probably what she
in
wants.
support of the mayor against her. These people are people who are living in Adulton who want to just get into the meeting. She stopped everyone from getting to the meeting. She closed the meeting. She closed it. So the meeting's supposed to start at 6:30. People are supposed to be in there by 6:30. It's almost 7 o'clock.
Good Lord,
People
damn.
still can't get in. So she's doing this to try to stop people from coming into the meeting. That's what's going on now. And she's got a history of doing this. Every time it gets tough, she just locks them out. So now they're trying to fight to just get in. What are you drinking? Apple juice? No, this is some cognac. So, cognac on ice. Nate and Mayor Nino Brown sitting in the tree. Thank you, Forrest. Oh, what do I? The last king of Scotland? You look like Forrest Whitaker now? Enjoy your thought. Enjoy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you guys, especially like the video today. I'm surprised. Come on, show you. Honestly,
they trying to let 7 people in at a time. You see, we still out here. Ain't let nobody in yet.
That's true. That's true.
Shout out to press. And it's 6:55.
I gotta also say this. Tiffany Hinyard's got international. If you're in Australia watching this crap, the Australians are watching how crazy we are here in America. When do the pitchforks and torches come out? Yeah, unless she got a list, let them in. Let them in. She hasn't even let them in.
Look how much damage she can do all that time.
Big wig, Trump ballet collection. You guys are hard on my girl Tiffany. Ain't even start yet. So now, just so people know, I'm doing my due diligence over here. I still have the Village Board of Trustees stuff up. So that stuff, when that goes, we go into that. But right now, we got a live feed from the madness outside. So this is, again, Dalton Trustees are the ones who have set this up, who are filming the madness outside because she's not letting anybody in. So this is Dalton Trustees. Don't forget they're on their page. Love the content. Thank you, Robert Charles. Thank you so much. Thank you. So now, while this is still loading, I think he's in a bad spot. So again, just so everybody knows what's going on. What is happening? Tiffany Hinyard tonight. There's a lot of stuff happening. The clerk had been put back on the bank account, so now she's got to any check she's got to send out. Before she was signing it by herself. Now she has to have the clerk sign it, and the clerk's been put back on the bank account. So what does that mean? That means now they got access to some information. So she doesn't want. Seems like this is the big issue. People are now going to be able to see what's going on. Have been watching you cover Super Mayor since you started covering Miss Hinyard. Thanks, Dave. Thank you. It was funny because first, shout out to Dragnet Silvis. Because he's the one that actually found the story. And when we first saw it, I was like, this doesn't seem right. It can't be this bad.
Vivian, calm her down.
It is. Tom Scott. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Here we go.
Yeah, please.
Silverware and popcorn for the show. Great channel name. Thank you so much. And the thriller, Charlie Brown. I like it. Is it Grifter? People screaming the name outside. Yeah, people want in. These are not Hinyard supporters, it looks like. Yeah, it's pure chaos, man. Pure chaos. Battle of Athens, 1949. People overthrow very corrupt local government. Look it up. I will. Now I'm.
Hey, calm down. Hey, calm down.
Kevin, I'm looking it up. Might do a video on it now.
Hey, Vivian.
Love the Superman coverage. Thanks. Thank you.
Calm down.
Superman. Thank you so much.
Come on.
We're lucky.
It's not her money.
All right, here we go. Sin of regret. Nate,
Kevin.
take the content, man. My friend and I think that the law in the USA is too cumbersome for most people to reasonably follow, no matter how well informed. I wonder, what is your view? What is your view is as a lawyer? What your view is as a lawyer? The law, I think, is made to be a little cumbersome because it's don't forget, the law is it's technical in nature. It's all about technicalities. It's it's essentially the rules we live by. So even as a lawyer, there are certain aspects of the law that even we disagree with, but we still have to adjust to. There's been so many crazy laws that I can just tell you about out there. But if you think about it, you just look at the a matter of fact,
Man, this is ridiculous.
this book is all the law that you got to learn to from the bar.
Let her in. Let Vivian in.
And usually what you need is like a whole library of books to have all the law. Nobody can know all the law. It's so cumbersome. And that's just because I think we've been writing, like, think about it. You have legislatures, you have public officials who literally, their job is to write the laws. So you're going to have a lot of laws. A lot of BS laws, too. They screaming at each other now. Thank you. Eagle Wear and Pop.
What are they doing?
Let your elders in.
They want you to have ID now?
You got to have ID to get in. Nate, you are great. So now you have to have ID to get into the meeting.
They want ID?
No.
So now, so before a public meeting, you definitely don't need the ID. I think that's illegal what she's doing. But now they're saying you can't even go into the meeting unless you have an ID.
It's an open meeting. Why do you need ID?
Can you think of a case of corruption like this over the past 50 years? Yes. Yes. Listen, people. If you go to school, you hear around a lot of stuff in these cases. I used to tell people, make up a story and I can tell you a crazier one that's true in law. It's fascinating, the level of corruption. Like judges corrupt, it gets pretty crazy. It gets pretty crazy. But this level of corruption in the past, I think, 10 years is insane. This level of corruption in the past 10 years. But the past 50, there's a lot to go through. Tyrant, Tiffany, at it again. Matter of fact, there was a recent case where like a mini Tiffany up in Michigan. Thank you for becoming a member, Amy. Thank you so much for becoming a member. How many tourists decided to show up tonight? This is crazy. We'll be looking at them. That's a lot of tourists, guys. Oh, no, it's Barry. Yeah, there's a lot of tourists.
We're still outside. We're still outside. They're still trying to. The meeting was supposed to start at 6:30.
That's the former trustee. He's letting us know what's going on. The meeting's supposed to start at 6:30. Right now it's 7:02. We're a half hour. Hey, counselor. I don't understand how she hasn't been arrested yet.
Media coverage. They still get media.
Listen, it's all up to the FBI. It's all up to the FBI. Nate, you're hard to hear. Please lower the crowd a bit. All right, let me do that. Let me try. I got you. Give me a second.
They should be regulating this. They should be out here making sure people come in. It's all orchestrated.
They mess with poor Tiffany. But they just want to talk to her. All right, let's move up a little bit higher. I think that's cool. All right, so I'm up a little higher. I can turn myself up. I don't think I can turn them down.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if I do, maybe that might work a little bit. All right, I'll turn them down and turn myself up. Let me see. Love. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, old Dan. Let me see. Can't wait for Big Fanny and Super Mayor OnlyFans special. Put it from their offices. What is Fanny Willis doing down there in Georgia? The judge said, shut up and don't talk about the case. And all she can do is go out there and talk about the case. I don't know what's going on with Fanny. Fanny's just lost her mind. But Super Mayor, Superman, Fanny's not as bad as Superman. Let's just keep it real. Fanny's bad, but she's nowhere close to a Superman. Fanny's bad though, but she's not a Superman. Superman's out of control. I don't know any rational person with support here. You're about to see some. Well, you're about to see some. I don't believe. Yeah, they may not be rational, especially if they're. But you got to think about it this way: a lot of these people's paychecks depend on supporting Tiffany. Like all the people who work for her and all that stuff. So they got to do what they got to do to keep that money rolling. Mustafa and Superman going to get served. Oh, Sandy.
Yeah,
Nate, finally got you live. This is insane. Wait, I thought
Sure, hell ain't no threat.
Yes. They want IDs before you go in there and watch this madness. You got to show IDs. Just Jen Reacts. Yo, Just Jen Reacts. Now, I'm a fan of Just Jen Reacts. She has a great YouTube channel. Click on her little picture and go to her channel. She's got this big stuff that I got. She's fantastic. Jen, I love Jen's stuff. And you'll see her stuff. Her reactions are great. I'm telling you, her reaction stuff is great. Just Jen Reacts. Channel, you got to go check that channel out. Love Just Jen. And me and Jen, look, I've been watching Jen. She especially did a reaction to my my video on the what's it called? The City Bike Karen. That's where that's when I first met Jen. Surprised she's not charging to get in. Jeff, that's cold, Jeff. That's cold, Jeff. There's a live feed inside channel. Okay, all right. Wait, I might check this out. Let me see. What's the name of the channel? Midwest Accountability 74. So I'm gonna look at Midwest Accountability 74. And so, thank you for that. As you can see, I listened, and here we go. We got Midwest Accountability 74. We're going to switch to there. This is inside. Midwest Accountability 74. You guys can see. So this was going on inside. Pretty calm inside. Nobody's up there. Jason House is up there, one of the trustees. This person's all the way in the back. The police out there.
People in St. Louis, Missouri to check in.
So the action seems to be outside because people outside want to know what's going on inside. Let me go back. Let me switch back to the inside camera. Here's what's going on inside. Thank you so much, video games. Thank you so much. We're gonna be going now. You got us going back, front side, inside. So outside they're trying to get in. Super, thank you, Gloria, for the super chat. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. It really does help. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love the show and the commentary as it unfolds. Do you think the outcome will be decisive if wrongdoing is she's going to jail? She's done so much. Like I don't see her getting out of it. But it's going to be crazy. They got Trump for a lot less than she's doing. like looking like they. I think if Tiffany Henry doesn't go to jail, there's something wrong with the system.
We dealing with y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the Dalton Trustees YouTube page.
Oh, let me take this down.
We're gonna keep covering this whole meeting.
Dalton Trustees. Shout out to Dalton Trustees. The open door law states government agencies must hold official meetings, such as council and board meetings, publicly. As a citizen, you have the right to attend and record these meetings. Yes, agreed. But they are making people sign in. The problem is that they are now. I think what happens is she's going to argue, because it threats to my life, I want to make sure anybody who comes to the security, and I want to make sure I know who they are. So technically, is that a reasonable restriction? Because she's not saying people can't come in. She's just saying we got to know who's coming in. We got to have all that done. Let's look about what's going on inside real quick, because the camera inside is moving around. So I'm going to switch back to the inside camera. You can see what's going on inside.
We should be in good position for some audio. I just hope
So this is the inside camera. Let me take this down real quick so you guys can see what's going on inside. So inside, They still got a lot of seats left, so people
How
still
many
getting
in the chat
inside.
think that she's going to show up? Put a 1
That's
in
the
chat
fire
if you think
chief.
she's gonna
He
show
doing
up.
his job.
Put 2 if you think she's going to be
Trustees
no-show.
are in there. You got some people in the back. The police chief is there. I don't see Hinyard yet.
So telling people,
And it's the Dalton trustees. They outside. Let's go back to the outside madness. So these are people outside trying to get into there. Yeah, good. Great point, Ken Cross. Great point. Nate, I'm a former cop. Thank you for your service. And we'll be graduating law school soon. Oh my God. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, I did it. You know, I'm extremely happy for you, bro. It's interesting, but I went straight to the DA's office after I was a cop, then I went straight to the DA's office and started prosecuting. So it was interesting to see it from both sides, from the police side and the DA side. So, but good luck on that bar exam. Good luck on that bar exam, and study. I'm going to tell you, that's the only way you're going to pass it. I passed it on the first try, no problem, but I know somebody who failed that damn thing 8 times, and it just happens sometimes. So, don't need an ID to vote, but need an ID to. I hate you for making me laugh at that joke. Oh no, Bonnie Jump, $20 super sticker. Thank you. People are, as we watch the madness. Let me go back to the inside view, so we can check it out. So here we go. Here's the inside view.
thank you for that.
Yeah, people are getting into the meeting now. We see them on the inside. That's the inside of the meeting. People are getting in now. Getting filled up.
The LSU Iowa game.
Hate to say it, Nate, but I think she's scrambling to figure out how to cancel the meeting. Like security of non-resident participants or something. Maybe. But that'd be a hell of a thing to do, especially with all the media. Because don't forget the media's in there now. So it's gonna be a hell of a thing to do. And she knows she's under fire. Watching from the Philippines. Woo!
Excuse me, sir.
So we got Australia, we got the Philippines, we got the UK. This is like a worldwide, nationwide thing. This is insane. It's a mini Biden. Steal from the people, stripping their rights away at the top.
This lady right here is a sweetheart. She's doing everything
Michael wants to throw it on Biden now
to help us out and take care of people and be fair.
Politics is stay. Love you, Dave. I love you too, Beth. Thank you so much.
Steve,
say what now for $5? Thank you. So we see what's going on inside. Seats look like they're getting a little less. So let me go back to the outside. This is back on the outside. People still can't get in. Somebody's like holding up this little piece of paper.
Go ahead, call Jason Van Dyke, Lacey.
They're filming and all this stuff. All right, we'll see what happens. What's going on? Thank you for going live with this train wreck. I thought we were going to be watching the meeting. We were going to be sitting here and I can just sit back and relax. It started off with a blaze of fire. Thank you, Jordan. We black people suffer severely from stopping from Trump nor Biden give a damn about us. We are the only ones who can save us. Oh, and you got the picture of Malcolm X here. Listen, I'm going to say it, brother. I used to be in that doom and gloom thing. And you know what? I got up off my ass and went and did something about it. I went to school. I got a law degree. Now, it's funny. People always talk about how disadvantaged a black man is. Can nobody sit here and tell me that to my face? Because I went to law school for free, undergraduate for free, and all because I checked the box that said black and poor. And I got a law. I was one of the top people in my law school. I got the job that I went to law school. I got first day, no problem. And I'm a practicing attorney as we speak. One of the top ones in the country. People come, right? I've had clients. I've been in the New York Times. And it wasn't because I asked for somebody to do anything for me. It's because I got my ass up and I studied. I remember I studied. I was there for, matter of fact, I didn't see my kids for weeks. Like I studied and kicked my ass. But I did it. And I think that's the problem sometimes with us is that we don't want to put the work in. But you put the work in, and you know what? You can easily be like me, making great money, doing great things, and talking to people and having a great life. But everybody wants that shortcut. Either shoot a jump shot or sell crack rock. That's not the way it goes. This is the hard way. This is the path less traveled. But that's why not so many people do it, because it is the path less traveled. Tiffany Hinyard. She ain't got. I don't see no qualification. But the scam is up. The jig is up. No, it's funny because some one guy was like, "You're a diversity hire." I was like, "I don't give a hell what you call it." I know when every test, the last test I took, I passed with flying colors, no doubt about it. First try, easy. So, and it's. I'm telling you, from the LSAT to the bar exam, it's all about you wanting to do it, and that's what I still on my children. Nobody's going to give you anything at this point in time. It's all about you. That was a long rant, but that's just the way I feel. I live in Illinois. I gotta say Illinois. See, I was saying Illinois because people were so pissed off about the Illinois, but it's Illinois. But I'm saying Illinois, and I'm like, I forgot to say what the S, but Illinois. It's lucky it's up north. And people from Illinois get so pissed off when you say Illinois with the S. It's so funny. All right, we're going back inside because their camera is going on. So this is the inside view.
Yes, Carthief, it could. It very well could.
I'll get right back to you.
Police,
Read a quick message.
They've got county here.
Justice for Dalton. Thank you for the 20 Australian. Peace, baby.
4 or 5 officers in here right now.
All right, so hold on. They say something.
Plus private security.
Yep.
Outside. Oh, it's getting serious out there now. People straight up curse them out now.
The only way anything can be done is if everybody out here is willing to file paperwork. If you won't file no paperwork, then your voice is as significant as mine.
All right, so just so I can report it when I'm hearing, he's saying you got to file paperwork to come in there. If you ain't filed paperwork, you're not getting in there. That's essentially what he's saying. Wow. So they're making them fill out like something crazy to get inside there. And he's like, if you're not doing it, you're not getting inside there. This is a public meeting. Anybody's supposed to be able to go. They're checking IDs at a public meeting. This is insane. I bet if you flash Benjamin as an ID, you're going to front row seat. Maybe. Let's go back inside. This was good looking like inside.
No, I'm not going up there at speed.
Outside, they told him that they're going to make it in. People outside. Teflon Tiffany. I like Tahoe Tiffany, but Teflon Tiffany is late because UC is watching him, Nate. All right. Let me go back to the inside. This is freezing up. Maybe it's funny. The closer he gets to the door, the more his thing starts freezing. View from the inside.
Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, we're just waiting on
Nate. Thank you so much, the lady. Thank you. I appreciate it. Excited. Western Massachusetts. Love you and your beautiful family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What you drinking, buddy? Right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I've actually refilled, to be fair. So I drunk the rest. At first I had some yak, but now I got some Fireball. I just emptied it, so that's what I'm drinking now. So people can see Fireball now. I like it. It's a little pungent, especially at night. So thank you. And I actually have some more. I have some more rum downstairs I might take. Thank you. Thank you for the dollar. I really appreciate it. Thank you. They need to place big screens in an overflow area, just like like the Biden's rallies. I'm about to say there's no overflow room. All right, you got me. I was like, there's no overflow rooms at Biden rallies. But you're right, though. You're right.
Hell yeah, Avalon.
$5. Everybody's like killing poor Biden tonight. Leave. Listen, why are you messing with this 80-year-old man?
Appreciate y'all.
Like really, people. It's like Reagan said, you know, come on, the guy's 80 years old. Give him a break.
We still good with the video?
They will not be allowed to get in to the meeting, and the meeting will start without them.
Okay, let's
People
go, people.
she wanted to come, and I think was already there before
I
the
don't
grate,
know that there is
before
an
the
outside
doors
stream.
was shut.
You think we should have a stream outside?
Crystal, we saw like a lot of these seats were empty. So they are letting people. I don't know where these people come from. I'm assuming they come from that same spot. But
Diane,
a lot of these seats were empty. So we have been seeing people go walk
starting.
into. Like I think
I would
even if
imagine
I rewind
that's
this,
because of the
even if I rewind this, you'll see like the seats. So this person was
Giving you a
outside
branch as well.
because they were outside earlier.
By the
Then they
podium.
got inside,
On
and
your
when you
right.
look, the
Yes,
media.
right.
But you see all those empty seats.
That's better. Thank you.
So they are letting people in. It's just slowly trickling in. Because they're having them like fill out all this paperwork to trickle in. That's why. They said, all right, so now they're talking about postponing the meeting.
They're going to postpone it, and they have a special board meeting to pass everything in the past. Because they got to overturn the veto.
All right.
So they got.
So there's light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, my bad.
They're not going to do it.
Voted in corruption. I like that. Let's get a twist on it. Is Hinyard an accessory? If she covers up, like, yes, that's what's called a conspiracy. So you're covering up a crime. You're in a conspiracy. Better than Monday night. This is almost like Monday. It's getting to the testing here. Thank you for bringing every episode of the school soap opera. I don't know. I didn't know I need it. Yes.
They're still not letting the majority of people in here.
Yes. Nate, thanks for covering this corruption. A few weeks ago, I sent you a YouTube video of Dalton Petey harassing someone covering the story.
Yeah.
See it? Yes, I did. It was yes, I did see it. The guy inside, I had to do a reverse search on it. But it was the guy inside. There was one guy who went inside Village Hall. He was harassed by the police, and like one person quit. And then I saw the Tommy G one too. So Tommy G was the one who the police chief also harassed. So yes, I did see it. Thank you so much.
They started to. Can anybody live? Can anybody go to the Village of Dalton YouTube page and log into the meeting and see what's going on? Has it started?
No, on that, the meeting has not started, as we can see. So we can answer those questions live. All right, Hidden Yard is in the building. There she goes. There is. And people are still outside, locked out. Here are the people outside now. They still locked out. And Henyard has just made it in with her bankrupt treasurer. Nate, thanks for covering this corruption a few weeks ago. Oh, yes, I just read that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we just talked about that. Hey, Nate, can you switch to the aerial views? It's inside the building. All right, hold on. They zoom in on Henyard. Let me give you guys that. Now, this guy, I think his name is Keith. He's supposed to be the treasurer. That guy is like unbelievably bad. Wish we only saw each other as Americans and not black or brown. Black people don't need to save themselves. We all just need to work together. Amen to that. Amen to that. Nate, a small gesture. You're all right. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. So, is the Department of Justice in there? No, I don't think so. I think this is just them. But she don't want people in there. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki T here to 5 memberships. Thank you, Nikki T, and hopefully you guys enjoy those memberships. Okay, so the meeting started. So we going into the meeting now.
I would like to call to order the regular meeting held at Village Hall. Today is April 1st, and the time is 7:22 p.m. Clerk Key,
So
please call.
everybody else is locked out.
Trustee Norwood,
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Present.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
I'm gonna turn myself down because they're
Trustee
so low.
House,
Present.
Let me turn myself
Trustee
down so you
Holmes
guys
is
can hear what's
absent.
going on.
Trustee Belcher.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right. If everybody will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah, you gonna do it?
So we got the
All right.
pledge
If
up.
you will continue to stand, we're gonna do prayer really quick. We're gonna have Kim do prayer.
My volume should be lowered so you can hear me and them doing prayer really quickly. All right. As a kid from Illinois with a Z. Person not speaking into the mic, that's why you can't hear it. I found you through the Chaotic Group live channel. Oh, I got to check out the Chaotic Truth live channel.
All right.
Super sticker. Thank you. Thank you so
Next,
much,
we
Nick.
have public comment. And let me just give
All right.
you a couple of
Public
rules.
comment
But
is
I'm
gonna
gonna give
be
the mic
crazy.
to Chief Lacey first. Go ahead, Chief. You got a mic? Yeah.
Chief is going to tell us what's up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the board. Due to credible threats, that is one of the reasons why this meeting was delayed.
I called it.
We had to
I
rearrange some
called it.
things, but we do have credible threats.
I
in
called
reference
it,
to this
didn't I?
meeting tonight.
I said they were going to say there were threats on our life.
Unfortunately, if
Right?
there are any
I called it.
outbursts,
I
if there are
called
any
it.
clapping or anything that is, or if we get another credible threat, the meeting will be closed.
Clapping is a credible threat. Clapping is a credible threat. That's what he said. Any clapping or anything like that's a credible threat.
All right. Thank you so much for that.
I gotta hear what he
You
exactly
have
said.
2
What
minutes.
does he
You can
consider
stand.
another credible threat.
Threat outburst if to this meeting tonight. Unfortunately, if there are any outbursts, if there are any clapping or anything that is, or if we get another credible threat, the meeting will be closed.
So he really did say any outbursts or clapping.
All right, thank you so much for that.
Baby, if you could. She tried to shut
You
it all
have 2
down.
minutes. You can stand to the podium.
No clap,
They're going
no
to call
nothing.
your name, and you have 2 minutes to address this body. So you can start. Are you calling the names? Okay. So she'll call the name. You have 2 minutes. You go to that podium there and address this body. And it is public comment. Thank you.
Public comment. Here we go.
Chief, you got
2
a mic?
minutes. And if
I need a
anybody
mic.
claps, we shutting down the meeting.
You always got the cord.
Wow, Tiffany Henyard is no joke. They should be prepared. They should have been prepared for just knowing this meeting would be huge.
If there are any disruptions,
They needed a
this
bigger
meeting will
venue
be shut
or
down
tent.
for another day. So please be conscious, let the people talk, and then we can move forward with this meeting. But I will not make this comment again.
Yeah, he trying to shut down. They're trying to shut down the meeting. So now they want any reason to shut this meeting down.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. I wanted to come out tonight as a neighboring resident in the village of Riverdale.
Nikki.
And I like to see people involved in the media. But here it is. I have an indicted mayor that's serving in our community, and we don't have this much media coverage going on. But we over here having media coverage here, and we don't put out the good things that is happening. But you guys got to connect the dots.
So he's not even from there. He's saying so he come in to tell you.
Dots.
His
All
man's
of this
indicted.
stuff is coming about because you got individuals fighting for seats. But I'm gonna tell you, don't repeat history. And when I say don't
Why
repeat
you got an
history,
officer
you better
sitting
look
there
in the city of
standing
Harvey.
right next to this person?
The city of Harvey had a mayor that the people wanted out so bad. And now you look and see what they got. You got to be careful. And one thing I want to say to the residents of Dalton, make sure you guys educate yourself. The trustees should not be having meetings outside of meetings that's already been scheduled by the governing body. You set your meetings at the beginning of the year and you meet. And then I wanted to say, I'm never known as being a former trustee where always that one trustee is always the mayor pro tem. You're supposed to take a vote. And amongst your vote, once the meeting is set, then you take your mayor pro tem. But I also want to caution
this
you
is
guys.
A plan? She got a plan?
I did my research.
She got a plan.
Bud Overson is not a very good attorney. Take a look at the village of South Village. Same things is happening. The man in Maywood is going through the same thing. He causes chaos when he don't get what he wants. So I'm telling you guys, pay attention.
I don't know why the cop is up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, no clapping, please. No outbursts.
No
Let them
clapping.
talk,
No
so that way
clapping.
we can move forward with the meeting for safety reasons. Again,
How
for
is
safety
clapping a
reasons.
freaking clapping a safety reason? What are you talking about? This guy's a straight up idiot. You can't clap? Of course. What are you talking about?
Good evening, Mary Avant, resident of Dalton.
Come on, Mary.
To all the department heads sitting on the dais for the last few meetings, you've decided to share your comments and your feelings. We don't want it and we don't need it. You are not allowed to answer any of the residents' concerns. So why would I hope or want to hear anything from you other? You don't know if you don't live here or pay taxes here, but your thoughts and concerns would be different if you did. Number two, Andrew Holmes in his absence, maybe he's in the back listening. The nerve of you to sit in the seat as a trustee here with the allegations. The people put you in the seat to serve as a trustee to the residents, not to the mayor. You say you're an activist of law enforcement. Well, I was an officer in the trenches for 25 years. That meant doing the work, not talking the talk, not looking for a camera at every turn. I was locking people up, even took a bullet, all in the name of being a public servant for the people. In light of the allegations, I, as a resident of Dalton, former law enforcement officer and female, along with other Dalton residents, would like to see you display some integrity and step down pending the outcome of this investigation. And to our attorney,
talk to him.
It is a disgrace that you will not explain to this body what the rules of the First Amendment are. Total violation, so continue to get your check.
All right.
Mary,
Next,
just
one more
lay
time.
them
I'm sorry, Madam Mayor.
Oh, go ahead.
One more time. I am clearing the room. Okay.
One more clap. You clap for Mary. You gonna see cleaning the room.
Ms. Avant, no, they don't. When it's a safety issue, it falls under the police department.
How the hell is clapping a safety issue?
All right,
What
call
the
the
hell is
next
he
name.
talking about? This is how crazy it's gotten, people. Clapping is a safety issue now. You can't clap in a room. They just checked everybody coming in. Let's clap for Mary, people. Put a one in the chat for Mary. Type
Good
Mary's
evening,
name.
residents. Good evening, Board of Trustees. The four of you all. I'm tired of our rules and regulations change every time we have a meeting. Okay?
Say it.
First of all, it's not public comment because their ordinance have never, ever been changed. Correct me if I'm wrong, Trustee House. Right. So is that the 2 minutes or y'all got something else going on? Okay. Let me know.
There, Rugabella.
And
They've been up there 2 minutes. Speak your piece.
well, you know what you're doing. You're violating our rights. And that's a shame that our rights are being violated. For clapping, you tried to put me out last month, you know, and it don't make sense.
It don't
make this make sense to me. And I'm agreeing with Mary. I'm asking for Andrew Holmes to step down, which he shouldn't have never been in that seat in the first place because he never lived here.
Andrew Holmes don't even
stop
live
blowing
there.
Smoke up the residents' behinds because this is ridiculous and I'm tired of it. Mayor, you might as well step down too. You know, because I'm tired of that too.
Everybody,
you know, this is a disgrace that you have done to this village.
No clapping.
You thought
no
that
clapping,
other
clear the
fellow was
room.
bad? No, this is
credible threats.
1,000 times worse than what he could ever be.
But I am going to say that credible threat thing. I pause it. It's bullshit. We all know it's BS. The credible threat thing is BS. It just is nonsense. First, let me give a shout out to this. My fellow Black Americans, you are loved. You are equal. And Trump has shown his respects and supports Black by funding for Black businesses, as well as putting 10 years of funding in the Black colleges. That's right. He did sign that the bill for the Black colleges. That's true. Vote Trump. It's a campaign pitch. Living in the Midwest, but from Western Mass. Love the coverage. Thank you. And thank you so much for those kind words, Michael. Ooh, I always say I hold my vote hostage. So, but here we go. Back to the back.
You know, and they say that you're the worst mayor in America. I agree.
Right, next person.
You're the worst mayor in America. I agree. I'm from Chicago. I'm waiting for them to run her out of town.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Checking IDs when
our fellow residents of Dalton. I want to take this time.
Yes, of course, this is
to express my deepest gratitude.
Oh my God,
to Tiffany Henier and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Oh, the Henyard fan.
As a longtime resident of Dalton, I have witnessed the transformative impact of 3 different administrations. However, it is under Mayor Henier's tenure that I have felt the most connected and valued.
She looks mad. I love Henyard.
In the short time the mayor has been in office, she has accomplished more for the community than any of her predecessors
I remember that story.
Did in their entire
Right, let's listen to. She said she accomplished more.
Making me feel proud
to
be a part of Dalton. Under Mayor Henier's leadership, we have seen significant improvement in our community infrastructure, paved alleys, snow removal services, have made our roads safer and more accessible. Furthermore, FEMA supportive services have ensured that we have the help that is needed in time of crisis.
All right, one more outburst, I'm clearing the room. Okay, one more outburst, I'm clearing the room.
All right, next person.
Somebody was clapping for Henyard. But you know what? That's how you plant it out, though. You hire somebody to come in and clap, and yay, and then you clear the room, right? They're clearing this room, people. I believe they're going to clear the room.
Thank you.
Usually you remove the
Good
person.
evening.
You don't clear the room.
I'm almost rendered speechless by that last public commenter. Some people are easy to please, I guess. But
shouted out the last comment.
First of all, what's going on out there is ridiculous. I understand safety, and if there was a credible threat, as you say, Chief Lacey, there should have been a better plan in place. People should have been informed. People show up expecting to come to a public meeting and to have access. So this is the result of not having a structured plan in place for the credible threat that you said was warranted. People are frustrated. They want answers. They want transparency. They want what these four trustees, Trustee Norwood, Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House, Trustee Kiana Belcher, and Clerk Keys want. And I'm appalled that the one trustee that's sitting there doesn't want the same thing. I mean, I don't even know how you can honor the seat that you were elected to. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. In absentia, Andrew Holmes does need to step down. He's also a disgrace. It's only a matter of time before everything is brought to the forefront. And people will be satisfied at that point. People will be satisfied. They want change. They want better. We want better. So I just think that this is ridiculous. It's disrespectful. And to speak about safety, this is unsafe. I got pushed. Other people got pushed just trying to get into a public meeting. That's unsafe. So let's talk about everyone's safety, not just the mayor's. Thank you.
Here we go. Now, this is as Gestapo as it gets, though. You literally have an officer there right by you speaking. How intimidating is that? You can't clap, or we're going to kick you all out. It's all intimidation
The trustees and all the residents here. I have not been in Dalton as long as many of you, but under Mayor Henry, I have seen things change for the seniors and things that she have done, and what things she have done for me and my spouse personally. The problem is
she did with me and herself.
We are divided, and when you are divided, we will fall. So we need to come together and support her. You might not agree with me, but that is my opinion. Together we stand, divided we fall. And understand that we'll be just like
Mayor, under
the
FBI
children of Israel
investigation.
in the Bible when
Support
Moses
her.
went up and got the commandments and came down, and everybody was doing their own thing. And they've been traveling around in the wilderness for the longest. And if we keep up with this attitude, we will be traveling around in the wilderness for a long time also. Thank you.
Thanks, Taz. Brazil is in the house. We got Brazil in the house. Thanks for coming to member, David. Tiffany, how'd you go for unexpected fever? Well, if you clap or you breathe heavy, they're closing down the meeting.
Doris Timms, 37-year resident of Dalton. In the 37 years I've been there, I've seen many changes. Some were for the better, some were not. And I think we're at a cross that in the road where we don't know to go right or left. And this has to change. I look at, as I come into this area, I look at Greenwood Falls, that entire street from 144th down to 147. You don't see any paper. You don't see anything. But I live farther south, right off of Greenwood on 158th Street. We don't get those kind of services.
More said in the UFC fight. Let's get rid of the
I would like to buttress on what the person from Riverdale had to say.
If you ever had a dream.
He was talking about the meetings and scheduled meetings, and we shouldn't be having a squirrel meetings or whatever they're called. But ever since I've been in Dalton, there were 2 meetings scheduled each month, the 1st and the 3rd of each Monday of each month. That hasn't happened in, I know, at least 10 or 11 months. And I'd like to know why. There should be more than citizens' address. Some of our questions should be answered.
No, I'm sorry, your 3 minutes are up. I apologize.
That was that 2 minutes? That was kind of quick.
Okay, do I stand corrected? Okay, then I stand corrected. I apologize.
The chief is on it. She told the chief, she was like, yo, cut it 2 minutes. Your job is on the line. It keeps cutting it off.
That are sitting there, and the fact that I haven't seen one of the trustees in a week, not on television with all the 5 or 6 murders that were in Chicago. That person is always at the forefront.
They've turned down that audio.
I haven't seen that person. I'm not going to call any names.
Yeah, the audio. They've turned down their audio. I think their audio is messed up.
That needs to be addressed by our mayor and anyone else.
Checking IDs erase the vote, but not here. You're like the 4th person to make this job.
Answer that. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Amber Attorney.
Now your 3 minutes are up.
It's only 2 minutes. That
2 minutes. I apologize. 2 minutes.
You don't know. You don't know shit. This guy's crazy. Will likely never see the justice they deserve for the action of this elected official. Your coverage of this gong show. It was great as always. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whoever thought a public meeting would be so funny? Hold on. Let me see what anything's going on outside, because this is looking a little slow right now.
Testing.
I'm going to switch back to outside real quick. People are still waiting outside to get in.
All right,
to public comment.
Last time I came, I was kind of muted. So I just want to make sure that I'm not muted this time, because I do want the mayor, Tiffany Henyard, to step down. I need Keith Freeman to quit today, resign, because you are not what we need for Dalton. I grew here, and I know you grew here too. You used to get bullied. So allegedly, let me say that.
I'm going to turn
you grew here
mine.
too. However, you have messed up our town. I've been a resident in Dalton for over 30 years. Tiffany knows
They are
this
so low.
because I'm sure
They don't want anybody to hear.
that's the reason why she didn't do what she was supposed to do. However, Tiffany, to everybody, every resident,
Wow.
I'm sorry, I apologize
That
if I
they're
said irate.
I forgot them
I
on
had
max
my radiation today.
volume. They've turned it down so low because they don't want anybody to hear what they're
Tiffany
saying.
stole money from a cancer foundation. How dare you? How dare you steal? And I helped you with your campaign. How dare you steal from us? I had to buy my wigs. Are you going to reimburse me for the wigs that I've been spending money on?
Oh wow.
Are you going to reimburse me?
Thanks.
Let me know if I'm going to get my money back, Tiffany. Because I helped you with your vision to get in that seat. You told me that you was going to run and make a change for Dalton. You didn't make a change for Dalton. I'm sorry, I got a little anxiety because I don't like getting pushed and stuff in crowds because I'm disabled. But y'all don't even care to let the disabled in first. That should have been your first concern. When you talk about the credible threat outside, I'm really sick. I had radiation today. So I came here because I want you to get out of our town. You're a renter here. You don't even own in Dalton. So get out. Leave. We don't want you here. You or your administration. Y'all need to go. Thank you. Oh, and Cooper's Park, August 31st. I'm doing an event. I have a non-for-profit for tumor awareness. It's actually a real charity cancer that
She grabbed the mic.
Thank you.
You wouldn't let them take the mic. She grabbed the mic. Oh, that's crazy. Now you make me search for better audio. Ah, the super mayor.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Thelma, and I really truly believe this has to end. I'm so disappointed in this has to end.
See,
I'm so disappointed in
Midwest accountability, people. Midwest accountability.
Because you have disgraced this village.
They're in. So we get a little better audio.
Everybody up there need to go. We need to know what's happening with our money. You need to address what happened in Vegas, and you have been silent. And that's not going to fly. You know what happened in Vegas.
Are the trustees in the meeting? Yes, they are. Can they refuse to let the trustees in? No, the trustees are already in.
You should be
Source of the out of the movie. Okay, Midwest, you're having some issues.
Just spending our money any type of way that you want to. It's not fair. It needs to go across the board. We didn't want that $1 million ice rink that none of the citizens can even take part of.
Thanks, Garrett.
The only time it's open is when you're giving a function. That's not for the residents. You don't love the children. You kicked the little baby out of the Easter egg hunt. You don't love the children. And when you did that, that made me cry when I seen that baby cry like that. You are a disgrace. You are. Anytime you would have your police officers kick a baby out like that. I don't care if you didn't go like the grandmother, but the fact that this baby was kicked out of that, it took away from all that you did. It took away.
It's gonna be shut down soon. Barry is like, yo, it's shutting it down soon.
Black folks all the way back. And these officers, I'm ashamed of y'all because y'all are not honoring y'all badge the correct way. Because y'all doing all the stuff that the mayor wants y'all to do. And it's not
She
right.
calling
That's
them all
not
out.
how police officers are supposed to act. You're supposed to protect us. I'm afraid of you all. I'm afraid of the Dalton Police Department.
Watch them rush around and say that there was a threat.
All right.
Close to me. Yeah, that's all this is about. Snapping is not clapping, just saying yes. They say any disturbance that they don't like. They don't want to clap in, then the residents would be encouraged by their community. They can speak. Yes.
And I am going to hold my temper. But I'm going to say this. Mayor, you stood out on my street and you asked me when you knew I didn't vote for you to give you a chance because you had better things. The only things that you have done were for you. You didn't do anything for the residents.
Now, just so everybody understands, here's the official Dalton page.
That you have done were
The official Dalton page.
you didn't do anything.
It's max volume. They turned the
for
volume
residents.
down so low
You
so
did
we
it
can
for
barely hear it
yourself.
because they don't want people to hear the public comment.
These people out here,
So that's
have
max volume
all
on this.
messed with our rights, constitutional rights, First Amendment. And I am totally hurt. And you have acted in such a despicable way that I will never
That's
forgive
true.
you. So I'm asking for your resignation, your administrator's resignation, and the
She don't care about no
named-
First Amendment. Clapping is
I don't
violence.
know what
It's
to
a
call it.
credible threat. Thanks.
the trustee. That's unacceptable. Your everybody up there, your attitudes
Oh,
are
yeah.
totally
Even with the
unacceptable.
officer
There's
right
been
there.
no work done. You haven't been over on our block. The street is split. There's water. People had floods in their basements, coming in their backyard, into their house. You've done nothing. You don't care about nobody but yourself. Thank you.
Votes of silence is right. Clap. You can't clap. You crazy for clapping. You insane. Be clapping. It's clapping up someone. Yes, that's all. Yeah, sure. I think that is the first time she relied the statements they prepared. What's going on?
So
All right,
my
we got
sister
the mail.
actually used my middle name because she was afraid that you wouldn't let me speak. I'm Cara Wilson. I'm the mother of Alexis Wilson, killed by Dalton, Illinois police. At the time that my daughter was killed, Tiffany stood in front of a microphone much like this and said that she stood with the cops and they did do the right thing by killing my 19-year-old child.
Mm.
Not only
Now they
did
got
she
their own
not
George Floyd up there now.
take those words back, she didn't offer her condolences. She's never said anything. The first thing she did was hire this group of security guards to surround her and PR. So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis
It
Wilson
is
when she
unusual.
was killed.
If you
Now,
look at
to
the rest
watch
of them,
the
they've never run.
coverage of this murder, these officers
Thank you so much,
violated her
Jonathan. Please
rights,
hit that button.
reached in her car, jumped in her car, and put 7 bullets in my child, 2 in her head and 5 down her side. And the next day, you guys tried to spin it like she did something. Watch the video. She did nothing to deserve this. And again, last time they brought up Alexis, she's doing what she does now. Look this way, look that way, every way, but at the person talking. You don't give a damn, and you never did, and you never acted like it. She called out a whole press conference to call my daughter a criminal, an Homewood Flossmoor graduate with no criminal record. But Tiffany, you have one because we used your mugshot to protest in front of your house, and that's why you hid. That's why you have security. So let's tell the truth.
We used
which
your
I know you're
mugshot.
incapable of. I wouldn't trust this woman if she stood on a stack of Bibles and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true. Thank you. Alexis.
All right. Okay. All right.
Clear the room, huh? What's he going to do?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the meeting is now closed down.
Oh!
We need you guys to move to the door.
Now that's ridiculous. They could have just removed that one person.
Hey, Lieutenant, just the one that's making the ruckus. Just the one that's making the ruckus. Escort him out.
You see, so Tiffany told it clear it all out, but you just got to clear it for the one person making a noise. Like, why would you clear the whole room out? That's that one guy. He's got to go. So now they just changed it. Now just get that one guy out. Leave everybody else in. Tiffany said it's so easy to read this. Like she's so full of shit. We are witnessing community torn apart beyond the chuckle.
All right.
Does
that conclude public comment? All right. That concludes public comment. Next on the agenda is general announcement. Do anybody have any general announcements?
Go for the beta.
Yes, ma'am.
You do, or
Yes.
okay, go ahead. Do you have more on that list or no? All right, it's 2 more names. All right, go ahead.
Oh, but still public comment. That This is from Georgia.
And let me reiterate, if it get out of hand, we will cancel the meeting and post it for another day. Because everybody's safety, we will not jeopardize. So that's for the record.
Now it's for another
Go
reason.
ahead.
Get out of hand. But now she just died to kill this meeting.
My name is Paula Ward. I know that you all know me. I'm a resident of Dalton, and my son was robbed and murdered along with 4 other customers at Maxwell's. I'm not here to talk about everything that's going on. I know what's going on. What I want to know is, why isn't security still at Maxwell's? Why is not Maxwell's not closed down? That restaurant is 24 hours. Do you know how many people get killed, hurt, robbed, everything up there just trying to go buy a sandwich? My son was killed, shot in his heart, trying to go and buy something to eat. All these other restaurants y'all close, and Pablo's, all these other restaurants y'all fail to close Maxwell's. This is the only time I always come up here because my only son, his wife is still trying to buy something to eat. Y'all told me y'all passed the bill, and if they didn't have their own security by 10 o'clock, somebody, it had to be an off-duty police officer up there, or they get their own security. That restaurant is making
You gotta smell it. It's so palpable.
many people are getting killed and hurt up there. If you
Yes, you can. It's called a 1983 claim. You can get sued for a state can be sued for violating somebody's First Amendment rights. Yes.
Y'all gotta get some more police
Thank you,
officers first.
Brenda.
This is a little village. Every time something happens, South Highland, everybody else gotta come over here and help us. We too small. The village is too small.
I saw the ice rink story too. I didn't report it. There's just so much to report on, so I'm trying to keep up. And I don't want people to get bored with me, reporting the same stuff. So try to mix it up. But yeah, I saw that story. I might do something on it where she just kind of, I don't want to say illegally, but found the money in a very unique way. I'll say.
They still out selling food. How do you think that make me and my family feel? Nothing is still been done. They still open.
Love you too. Yeah, this is not a public meeting. This is her meeting that she wants to control. Woo! Thank you for becoming a member. Podium crowd. Yeah, I don't know why the cop is right by the podium.
Hello, everyone.
This is another person who's been shot by
My name
Dalton.
is Nikisha Davis. I am the wife of murdered business owner
No, I can't.
Tavares Davis. I'm here because it's been almost 2 years since my husband has been murdered. There have been suspects that have been identified. I've been getting the runaround from the Dalton Police Department. And I'm here because I'd like answers. If there have been suspects that have been identified, then I want to know why there has not been an arrest. You all posted on the media that there was an arrest. You all said something in a board meeting and everyone clapped and cheered, but you didn't say that you all released him. There were 4 individuals, including my husband, and my husband ended up being killed. So why hasn't someone been arrested in this case? I am a wife. I'm a mother of 3 children. My children and my family are suffering because of this loss. And Dalton Police,
That's pretty harsh, Doubly.
have been sitting around twiddling their fingers on this case. This is hurtful. When I've been in contact, I've been asking questions. I've been in contact with the state's attorney's office. I'm pushing this case. I've had the Crime Stoppers come out to do additional work, canvassing the neighborhood, to assist the police. And nothing has been done. My husband, Tavares Edward Davis, deserves justice. Thank you.
Yes, he deserves justice. Thank you, Mozumba, for the super chat. Yes, from Australia. I know we had somebody else from Australia, Brazil. We got Philippines.
Agenda is general announcements.
Hercules.
Anybody have any general announcements?
Yes.
All right,
Go
their
ahead.
audio sucks.
Okay. I hear a lot of the outrage, and I think a lot of it is just around having a space that can accommodate. And I'm concerned also that there may be some violations of the Open Meetings Act because we need to have a space when we know that
All right, so their audio sucks. Moving to different audio.
as as such, I'm gonna make a motion that.
So my advice to the board is we are already here. Let's handle the business and not let the business handle you guys. We're not having no meeting at no Stone Park District. So I'm just making that crystal clear. Clerk, what are you doing? You out of order. You out of order. Did I call the roll? Did I say call the roll? I'm still speaking. You're out of order, Clerk Key. You out of order, Clerk Key. Like, stop. Y'all
It's already
out of order.
started.
Everybody want to run stuff. Y'all don't run this house over here. Stop, please. So as I was stating, we need to continue with the business. We are here. People came to a meeting.
Look at the
Here,
chief.
we have been doing in our village. The department head, the lawyer, everyone's here. So I'm asking for you to sit here and to deal with what's going on. And that's the problem. Wonder why we have this function. This is the reason. So y'all walk out, y'all walk out. He got business now. Okay. And so go ahead, handle your business, and we gonna handle ours.
We handling our business. Let's go, y'all.
People walking out on the meeting. People protested outside. What the hell is going on? What did we just walk into?
I go to 2 men more, it's gonna be.
Here's the protest that they protested outside now. It's like we got it all crazy this guy. It's like all blown up. Outside they protested, inside they protested. People inside starting to protest, getting locked up.
Letting nobody. Oh, there they go. They're letting them out now.
It's like it's all anarchy just broke out.
What do you think? You go outside?
Protesting outside,
You go outside?
protesting inside. It's like all
Yeah, let's go outside.
crazy. This is a public meeting at a suburban Chicago. How did we get here, people? How the hell did we get here? Oh my God! Yes.
And we don't get it. 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 And we don't get it.
That's outside. So they cleared out the room. Here's a picture inside again. So here's outside. Outside. So yeah. So now the room has been cleared. The people outside protesting.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's kind of bad. I came up with
Still waiting for the judge. So as soon as that happens, you'll be the first to know because I'll be blasting. Thank you.
No, LIA is not here, guys.
Remember. No. So the trustees walked out too. Trustees walked out.
Has to clear the room.
So outside they protested. I'm going back. So the trustees, as you see, they all called to cancel the meeting and walked out. So they walked out on her.
This is crazy that they're doing this. This lady is doing this, threatening us every time we clap.
Wow. So here the trustees coming out. Meeting is broken up. Let me go back inside. This is our inside look. Tiffany Hinyard just up there. Trustees walked out. So let's talk about the trustees. They're getting a standing ovation from the crowd. We elect Tiffany Hinyard. I'm gonna get in here. This is a superstar. I'm about them. It's hard to understand. We love, encourage, teach, Henyard has ignorantly destroyed the peace of the whole community. How is this possible? I don't know. I don't know. This is broken up to a full-blown protest outside. Full-blown protest. It is clap. This is done by raising your hands and open up. That's over now. The whole clap and level of rotating the wrist from alternating back and forth place. Okay.
And all the cops can do is watch the fucking basketball game over here in the truck.
Okay, right. And raising hands and twist the wrist, rotate the wrist in both hands.
I'm dead serious. You got their phone up.
All right, there's one trustee is right there.
The trustees are outside.
I want to talk to that one lady who the cops murdered her child.
So here's inside. Here's Dalton trustees. This is what they put on their page. Let me go to their page.
How you? She can't control that. Tammy, how
Here's
you
the Dalton
feeling?
trustees page.
What happened? She tried. She said there's no, it ain't gonna be no meeting at the park. Yeah. So when the next meeting is Monday, right? April 8th. Hey Jay. Next meeting,
Monday, April.
These are the trustees that just walked out.
Next Monday, April 8th, 6:30.
Monday, April 8th.
I think Brittany
gonna
said
try
it
to cover
correctly.
it
She
live.
tried to control the meeting, take the meeting from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. Seriously, just for 2 minutes. Good Lord, yo, it's non-stop, and she can't control what goes on the
Tiffany
board.
is now giving a speech inside. Let's go what she
Make
said.
sure your concrete is down. Did not vote on none of that. But this is the things that I face as a mayor here in the village of Dalton. And it's sad because you're seeing it with your own 2 eyes. I can't make this up. Y'all see that people walk out at every single board meeting. You see when we had the other board meeting, they walked out when it was a $33 million issue on the table where we're supposed to win a closed session. We would have made sure we was in a better predicament if they would have stayed and made sure they took care of the business. But yet the media don't report that. It's good to see the media out here, but I wish you guys would come for the positive things and not the chaos and not the media show, because that's all this is. I get it. We're clickbait. We're hot right now, and I get it. This is what sells papers. But I wish you guys would have came to our Easter event that we had on, what was that, Saturday? We had over 500 kids out there happy, running around, giving away baskets. It was amazing. But you should want the good stories just like you want the bad stories. But it's sad that people tell you false information with no facts, and y'all run and y'all write it. Y'all know y'all can destroy people's lives by just writing things that's not true. And then later that person has to sit there and try to fix what you guys have broken because y'all have a national platform. So this is my outreach to the media, which I said it several times. Please do your research. You guys call yourself journalism. Please research this stuff before y'all put things on your national platform and hurt people that should not be political damage because y'all want to make a story for clickbait. That's all right. And I get it. People sell their souls. I get it. You want to be the hottest thing right now. I get it. You guys go and y'all get awards for who got the best story. I get it. But please stop destroying people's lives and tell the truth, please. And then if you follow me, y'all should have paid attention to the Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. All the things that y'all posted, which was all fake and false, I showed y'all the truth. Y'all get the same footage
She's pimping the podcast now at a public meeting.
I had, but none of y'all played it. Y'all had to make it like we was lying, like I was lying. But you guys was telling lies, and that's not cool. So that is my information to you guys. So I don't know how y'all gonna spin this meeting or say whatever, but show the facts. All the trustees walked out because they couldn't have their way. And that's not how government works. Government works like this: good, bad, or indifferent. We work together. We put on a good collective front for the public, and we fight in the back. But
I don't think anybody would blame
came
him
here
if
for
it became
stunt,
a
a
full-blown
show.
January
All
6th
y'all
stuff.
came out. I don't never see y'all come out for nothing positive.
They are
like
properly
this.
protesting.
How y'all came out like this, come out to the next thing that we have. Just like y'all out here for the bad press, which people won't clickbait. So with that being said, we're going to get through what have I been doing as your mayor of the village of Dalton. And thank you, residents, for always supporting me, loving on me, and encouraging me, and keeping me in your prayers, because I need that. Because as you can see, I'm under attack.
All right, so
So
that's
thank you.
inside. She's about to
First,
tell you
I know
how
we were
great
going
she
to
is.
entertain a couple issues. The media wrote
about Plavos who got shut down in our village for multiple shootings, multiple fights.
All right. Now, I would not be with just because I've been going. This is Midwest Accountability. I'm going to put this person's link to their video in the chat too.
They walked out because more people want to be heard.
This person's there. Subscribe to
I'm
this
sure.
person's channel. Just give him some subscribers because he's doing excellent work. He's out there on the
Let's go up here a
streets.
little bit closer.
He's giving us the outside view, so I want to give him as much love as I can possibly give him because he's really doing great work out there. And he's letting us see what's really happening, so we don't have to only get it from one source. So let me add him in the chat. Uh-oh. How many people? Next meeting is next Monday, they say. So this is the outside view. So continue us giving her speech inside.
A whole municipality, and we can't get things done because of all of this negativity on our village. And what hurts I won't say it hurt my heart. What hurts my heart is when you got board members hurting their time. Board members that's in government like me that don't care about where we're gonna go in the next 6 months, year, 2 years. Because at the end of the day, when the smoke clear, we still gotta live here. We still gotta get along. We still gotta
That's the
move
link in
forward
the
no matter
chat.
what. And we have to fix
But
the chaos and the
Midwest,
stuff that you
he's the
left
guy who's
behind,
literally
guys,
outside
just
getting
writing
us
negative
the
stories.
outside
That's
feed.
not
So
right. I don't
please,
see y'all doing that
show
in
that
them
cat some
upper
love. I just
areas
put the
like
link
how
in
y'all
the
be
chat.
dragging us over here. I don't see
Just go over
y'all.
there, hit the
But
subscribe
yet
button,
us every
and show him
day,
some
all
love.
day,
When
y'all
somebody
got
does something that's really
conversations.
good, just
That's not cool. So
allows
I'm
us
gonna
to be
pass
out
the mic
there.
to
I
Chief
want to
Lacey.
make
He's
sure
gonna
I show
talk
him
to you
some
about
love.
the nightclubs and all the issues we've been having in our town. So before y'all wrote them stories, you should have came and got real interviews.
So she wants to call me.
Here's what's going on outside. He's doing interviews outside
I
too.
was working full time.
Let me go back
And
to
when I was
what
working
you're
full
saying.
time,
That's gonna end up in lawsuits, and watch what you say, residents and other people. That
You
just
could
go in and
barely
lose
hear it.
ground
You
on
see how?
people. That's defamation of
Now
character.
the problem is
But
they
y'all
forgot to
don't see
turn the
that. Y'all
volume
just
back
keep
up because they
going with
turned
it
it
just
down
because
because they didn't
it's
want people to
traction for
public
your
comment.
network.
It wasn't
That's
going
not
well.
cool.
So
All right, Chief Lacey, go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I want to comment on a few things that has been developed in the
whole bunch of
town.
things.
First, I want to read off that
There should be a
Chris Plummer
restaurant.
wrote 613 parking citations, 388 state citations, 4,457 red lights. We had 6 felonies, 93 misdemeanors. Our auto theft is down. We are also moving in the direction of a tactical unit. But unfortunately, I don't think that this is going to get to the people to see because I see the media basically closing up. But in reference to Pablo's, we've
Oh my
closed
God.
Pablo's probably multiple
Thanks,
times.
Linda.
And what ended up happening is that with the
So now he's
state,
talking
they
about
had an
actual
appeal.
cases now.
Well, with the appeal that they had, they were able to open up again. Right after they opened up, they had another shooting. And unfortunately, nobody covered that. I opened my door to the media if they want to talk, but obviously I don't think that's the case. I'm very proud of the Dalton Police Department. We're moving in the right direction.
Now he's opening the door to the
We're
media, but nobody wants to talk. I don't
Officers,
know.
We're gonna shut it down. Ladies and gentlemen, for right now, for safety reasons, we are shutting the meeting down.
Now for safety reasons, let's go outside. For safety reasons, we are shutting the meeting down. Then we go back to Midwest. He knows what's happening outside and just whisked 10 yards away. That's what's going on outside, Midwest. We've got us. Dalton just shut down their meeting, so they're done. They just cut their feed. Trustees just cut their feed. So all that we got is this now. And the media's out. All right. So it looks like that's all she wrote for this. That's all she wrote. So what did we accomplish tonight? Absolutely nothing got done in Dalton as we thought. Village of Dalton has a good live stream inside. I was at Village of Dalton. Let me go back. I'll go back to Village of Dalton. Are they back live streaming? At Village of Dalton, who we were watching before. So let me go back to the Village of Dalton. Village of Dalton. Now, if you want to see the continued outside madness, I'm at Village Adulting. I'm at their live streams. They are not there. That was the one we just watched. It ended. So sorry about that, people. I went right there, and it's ended. And I actually know some of the guy who runs the Village Adulting site too. So he's not sending me anything as of yet. So yeah. Yeah, I went to the Village Adult's feed. That's where I was getting at, but that was from the inside. What about the police cars? Did they ever get repoed? I think they found a way to save them, but I don't think they actually got repoed. They had the threat of repo. They were getting the threat of repo. Then I think they hurried up and paid it. They're going back to the lines. All right, so before everybody gets out of here, because everybody's getting the hell out of here, we're going to be back next week, because it's next week, Monday. They're having another special board meeting with Tiffany A. Hinyard. They're all going to be there. Tiffany A. Hinyard again. So that's the 8th. So they're all going to be there next week, special board meeting. Hopefully it gets farther than just the introductions. Everybody kind of walked out on this one. So I feel bad, because I'm like, we're going to watch Dalton. 2 hours in, they did so if you came to watch anything happen, they did absolutely nothing. Hopefully next week we can get something done. But this week was absolutely nothing. And I think this was by design. So next week, 6:30 Monday, right here, we're going to watch the madness again. They're supposed to be doing this same thing again, except actually let people into the meeting. Again, today, Tiffany Hinyard said there were credible threats against her life. So that's the reason why, if you even clapped in the meeting, they were going to shut it down, which makes absolutely no sense. But that was the rule. If you want to do public comment, they had a cop right there, policing the mic. Make sure that you can say what you want to say under no intimidation, which seems a little intimidating to me. Have a cop who's pro Hinyard right there while I'm talking on the mic, grabbing the mic from me. Very intimidating to me, but other people may think it's okay. I don't know. The police chief said if anybody breathes too heavy in this room, we shut it down and kill it in the room. And then, obviously, you had the end where all madness just broke out. People got up and left after Tiffany A. Hinyard said she didn't want to discuss anything except 2 things, and that just made everybody get pissed off. So now, next week, Monday, there's another meeting, as you heard Trustee House say, that we're going to be checking out. I know that was a lot. Sorry, people. I'm just off topic. Just want to say you're awesome, Nate. Love your channel. Keep the great work. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you watched my stuff already. Thank you so much. I'm sorry this was not more, but we do protect Black women. You gonna have me canceled on this thing. That is it. So we will be here next week. Sorry this wasn't as explosive as I hoped it would be, but we will be here next week. Essentially, it just went all to hell. People out couldn't get in. It was just total madness from the beginning, total madness to the end, and we are here for it. Why do we love it? Because of the madness. Jerry, that's right, because of the madness. So don't forget, on your way out, do me a quick favor, like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. I'd really appreciate it. It just makes things easier for me on the back end. 2 people pro mayor was Plants. I believe so too. But, it's my opinion. That is not a fact, just in case. I don't want the defamation gods coming after me. All right, people. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and thank you so much for being here and so much for your support. I'll see you next one. Peace.